Hi there Gemini, thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for June. This month has a rich potential for you, and you particularly. You really are in pole position with the Sun and also Mars in your sign pretty well side by side right through till the time when the Sun passes into Cancer on the 22nd. This is your opportunity therefore to be much more self-confident, much more proactive about setting the pace, taking a lead, grasping life with both hands and really going for it. Now this may mean that you're going to come up against some obstacles. Not everybody is going to get you. And with Mercury, your ruler, twisting backwards until the 11th in a retrograde, something that's very important to you could prove to be hugely frustrating if it doesn't fall into place in exactly the way you want. But try to temper this, because your determination to overcome any blockages that comes your way is going to be quite remarkable. Now you may find yourself casting in some new direction, starting something afresh or re-energizing in an area which has always been very important to you. But a completely new you can evolve from this whole process, not least that the Sun and also Mars are going to be combining brilliantly with Jupiter, the planet of fortune, in the first half of this month. And the opportunity is there, therefore, to be very persuasive, to be very bubbly, to show your personality to the full, to have maximum self-confidence. Now, as I say, not everybody necessarily will buy in. And there is also a very hazy full moon which occurs on the 2nd in your opposite sign of Sagittarius. And also, this and the Sun in your sign are going to be squared up by Neptune. And then later in the month, Mercury is going to be squared up by Neptune too. And this can create some problems. And the problems for you, I think, can be because you're so determined to be authentic and be in touch with who you really want to be. It may make you much less yielding to what other people expect of you. And this can set up an interesting situation where someone in a position of authority, or it could be someone in your immediate life who is in some ways an authority figure, may not be very impressed if you suddenly become a rebel, but particularly a rebel with a cause. So it's going to set up quite a lot of reverberations, this energy. And it's going to be important that you don't rush things to such a degree that you end up coming into some kind of mishaps. For example, if you're traveling anywhere, enjoy the journey. If you go flat out, there is really the chance that you can actually have some kind of mishap, because Mars is such an impatient energy. It's a great energy. These are fantastically good influences for you, but we need to manage them well. And if you do try to do too much at once, you can overheat. You may end up with some kind of chill, temperature or flu. So timing is going to be vitally important this month. Now once Venus moves on the 6th, I do feel that your ability to come across in a way which other people find absolutely captivating is going to be enhanced, because your personal communication skills will become that much more harmonious and diplomatic, as well as that drive that's going to be deep within you is still going to be urging you on to new and greater heights. Now all this is tremendously sexy, so don't be surprised if some new admirers head your way. But if a relationship is still unclear to you, the first half of this month, as Saturn makes its last pathway in this phase of energy through your sector of relating, just be conscious that your desire to be much more individualistic may challenge someone's desire to be with you, and it could push you apart. But Saturn then rewinds into Scorpio from the middle of the month. And it's important from the 15th that you're aware that the limitations it imposes upon you are around work, health, fitness. These areas you must take seriously. However, there is a big shift which occurs on the 16th. There's a wonderful new moon. And this is going to help you to give yourself that glamorous makeover to just feel dazzling and sparkling in whichever company you find yourself. And Jupiter is still feeding into the Sun even by week 3. However, ultimately the Sun does move into the sign of Cancer on the 22nd, and then on the 25th he is joined by Mars. Now Mars and the Sun together in your second solar house is a different energy. It's asking you to build on the things that you were initiating early on in the month. But it's also about money, it's also about sensuality, and you can find yourself heading in a new area, perhaps enjoying treating yourself, spending some money if you've got it in the latter part of this month, or if you're lucky enough, enjoying the good things in life. But remember, self-discipline is going to become much more important with Saturn's rewind. And finally, as the month comes to a close, your ruler Mercury is challenged once more by Neptune. So if you have got something that's really important to you that you want to explain to people, you have to be really clear and have your facts straight, or someone may feel that you're not being entirely honest. Equally, look out for anyone who's not entirely straightforward with you. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.